This video is intended for viewers over 13. If you're under 13, please click off. Oh, and so I don't get caught by the child thing, I'm going to say some swear words. While I like to keep my content PG, this is the only way I can do it. So here's some swears so it doesn't get caught by the copyright things. You know what I mean. Fuckity fuck, shittity shit, bitchity bitch. Crappity crap, bitchity bitch, bitch. On with the video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a very special item to unbox and we're going to do it on camera. Hopefully, no we're not, I need to cut that. I thought that bit. What? It's the first 2026 item. It is the Exploring Tidmouth Shed set. I'll do a more closer look at the box in a second. Oh. That is my order information. Don't want to be showing that on camera. So, here we have the box. Got here's the shed. Got the die-cast Percy. Is that die-cast or plastic, Thomas? I believe it's die-cast. Rosie there with the windmill. You can press down on a piece and the windmill blade should spin. There is the QR code if you want to scan it. There is this promo of Thomas. That is not AI generated. And there is everything that comes in the set. In the set, you do get Harold and Thomas. I've got some die-cast repair compared to Thomas. Everything but AEG will be compared pretty much. That's his face. And here is the back of the box. You got the new logo. Just kind of telling you. Oh, it's got a little thing. Welcome to Tidmouth Sheds, where Thomas and friends start and end their day. Push Thomas around the track for a spinning windmill, working drawbridge, and other surprises. Little character descriptions, you can read them. And we have an easy open. I'm going to open it from the side because I want to keep this box. I'll get it opened up and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, so we're getting it out of the box here. So it's kind of opens up like a box, so you would expect. No special little flap like the AEG sets had, I believe, and the ATF set. The engine, Thomas and Howard are kind of kept in by some sort of like a stringy thing at the bottom. Which is attached to there. This is not the right side of the box, so I think I can just unattach it. Ah, yes, you can't unattach it from there. There, you got some things to mess with. I'll get them out later. But first, we're going to get the track. So we've got a shed side. I love this shed. Oh, fast versions of the new track. Ah, there. It feels super. People are saying it felt cheap. It doesn't feel cheap in my hands. It feels very nice plastic. That's the windmill base, I believe. Here we have the turntable. Oh, that is spin. That's nice. I don't see anyone pointing that out. It's very nice. Guessing these are what it attaches to the turntable, the shed part with. Let's put the flash on. See down there. There's our new riser piece. Oh, another pot. Wait, just get. Oh, a bag. Ah, the adapter. I don't have any Trackmaster 2 track on hand, but I will get this out to show you. Don't know. Oh, is that so it go inside there? Yeah, I think it does. sign. There's all that in there. I want to get this piece out of it. I thought this is one of the more important pieces to show off, but I can't. Damn it, in a minute. I don't think I'm going to fit this set in my room because this is a massive piece. I was going to put this piece here. Actually, yeah, I can fit that piece right there. It's not going to fit on my side either, so I'm going to have to go downstairs to build all this. So here's the shed base. You can flip these up to here. That. Yes. Aha! I do not have a factory error. I know people are reporting factory errors on here, but I was able to get one clean. Here's the windmill. So I'm guessing it kind of was like pushes up on there. I think there's a lot better when it's on here. And you've got coloured instructions. Well, and there's the stickers. Wow. In the office here, we have a Duke. I'm going to get the engines out and we're going to give a close look at them before we go up, we go down and build the set. Okay, before we get on to the main meat of this, I think we should take a look at the instructions. They feel really nice quality. We got the people figure here, including our first female worker, which I like as yeah. We'll open the adapter bag. These feel like, if you ever got the Lego magazines or the Lego bags, not that we're going to paste, but there it is. So you can put the engine on here. He fit? Make sure he fits, yeah. He really gets tight as he goes up to the Trackmaster 2 section. Someone more smart will have to tell you about that. Okay, what's in here? We get the, oh, they all fell out. We get like a little barrier, some workman, sign, and just workman and signs and crap. Okay, it wasn't that interesting. Oh wait, it says in the bag. Ow. Did I point that out when I was doing the review? I can't remember. Okay, first thing we're going to compare, the new Thomas 2 is the oldest diecast Thomas I own, and Earthdoll. So first up, the face. Obviously, this is a new, both based off different eras. I really am liking the new face. I kind of prefer it over Earthdoll. Magnet. Oh, we're going to test them with the magnet soon. Colour way prefer this lighter blue. Oh, I thought the printing somewhere. Back. Yeah. Top. Both Resident Thomas. This one feels more accurate due to the size, and this feels more elongated. Next, we're going to compare it to a take along, which I forgot to put down on my little review desk. First up, the faces. Both have great faces. Then everything else is kind of just. So, okay, connects. Connect to these ones both ways. Remember that. I like how they're starting to mould the lamp iron. Yeah. But I don't know which one I prefer. The colour on. I prefer the colour on this one. This is way too of a baby light blue for Thomas. Then in that one's for, well, I don't have a CGI version of. I don't have that, so skipping straight to Fat Magnet. It's this one. Yes, they both use the Fat Magnet. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And comparison to this one is better, but obviously, I don't have to tell you that. It's very okay. We're gonna get everyone's favorite character Samson now. Look, these can't connect that way. The magnet polarity is completely switched, which is odd. And we have just Adventures Thomas, which is basically just the same, but better coupling. Compare these couplings to this, but oh well, what you're gonna do is get a little screw, put it in there, it'll pick it, it might pick it up, might have to mess this polarity a bit. But yeah, nice looking Thomas all in all. Wish the place it came with diecast one, but oh well. I'm gonna put a Harold out. Where's Harold? We're gonna compare Harold. I do not have a take along or Ursel Harold, so we're just gonna go straight to the design he's had in CGI merch for the last like 10 years. We'll also compare him to Tom afterwards. So yeah, very stark difference on Harold. I don't mind the indented face. Makes sense to update him. It's a bit odd that 3 characters are an indented face, and Inglobal being one of them. I just prefer this design. I don't know why they've tried to modernise Harold the helicopter. It makes no sense. Anyway, I'm going to build some of the locations on the set, and we're going to take a look at them. But first, I should probably have do this. What mark changes work on this? So obviously, new stuff works just fine. We're even going to include Tomika in this. Does Tomika work on? No. Do you just take along work on this? Just about. Do I at all? They fit, but their wheels don't really touch the ground. If you might have a large one, it's like the chassis is always touching it, so it doesn't really work. But if you want to display your arsenal on a piece of this track, you can. And then obviously, because yeah, every die cast released worldwide, except for Japan, can work on this new track system. Oh no, mind, Harold can fit on the track. So if you want Harold to you want your Tomika Harold to do that, you can let him do that. But yeah, let's see. I think the narrow gauge engine's in. Yeah. Okay, the narrow gauge engines. Oh wait, no, they do work. Okay, the engines need to have more large wheels, as it seems, instead of just having the small ones. If they have the small ones, they don't appear to touch the ground. Yeah, you can see it. Due to, I think, the chassis just been slightly more up on the new design. Yeah. I think the wheels might be bigger. I know they changed these, made them smaller from 80th. Oh, that's a comparison we need to make. The 80th merch. I almost forgot. 1 second. I'm on crutches at the minute, so it's hard for me to grab stuff. These are both fantastic iterations of Thomas. I prefer this one's moulding, but I prefer how this one has like a blue face on the CGI one. That's the Thomas I grew up with, not whatever that is. I'm getting used to the new faces. Now just seeing all the leaks and seeing that clip of it running. It's much better in motion. God, Mattel, oh, you're being weird with this reboot. And yeah, obviously 80th fits on. Right, let me build some of these locations and I'll be right back. So I'm putting all the stickers on. Yeah, just wanted to do a little update. I had a bit of problems with the windmill, but if you do give this a few spins, it does seem to right itself. It wasn't a huge problem. It's just like it would work, but then like on every other one it wouldn't work. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a factory error. I'm just gonna call it like shipping error because these are attached or shipping. So I'm guessing it was knocked a couple of times out of sync. You gotta wait for it to fully stop before press it down again. But yeah, quite a nice little feature. all the workmen are here. What I kind of like is the female one. You're told to place here. In all promo art, Rosie is on this side of Thomas. So it's like, oh, this is Rosie's birth in this year because Rosie is now a lead. This is Percy's workman, and here's Thomas's. Except there's like a little ramp thing here, which you can grab your engine and put them on. Go. I'll show you this better when I'm set for yourself and I might fix it. You go, okay, I'm done, and you just go out. You got Howard's hello pad. You got the Tidmouth bridge, which actually left this part in the box. Very stiff at the minute. Yeah, it'll take a couple of plays to loosen that up. But hey, we're gonna go build the set now. So I've had to move out on the landing, but here is the set in full. Amazing. One thing I'm going to say, there's nothing for Harold to do on this set. I kind of wish we got a piece of rolling stock or something with it, but it's got a little parking booth underneath where you can have a kind of Bertie bus come up. Like, I don't care if they have this helipad here. We don't know if it's going to be the actual show yet, but if it is, don't include Harold, just include this. Huh, Mum. Kids are going to go, Mum, I want to get Harold so I can put him on the helipad. And like these car parking spaces, which I'm going to just quickly show. Gonna have it's kind of ramped up. I think. No, I'm just easy connect track isn't that easy to connect for me. Oh, I'm in pain. There we go, there's Oliver and Bertie. So here's Thomas, you can have him come out the shed. Go, you can come round past Harold, past where they're parked. Press down on the windmill, make that turn. Come up here. Yep. That's just showing you, yeah, if you derail, well, actually, just, yeah, you just come back up. That's actually really nice. So you can come up here and wait. Because the drawbridge is going up, and Oliver is leaving, and you can go down. Oh, Bertie's waiting there for Thomas coming through. Oh, wow, he actually went quite far. Well, then you can lift this up, and Bertie can just be on his merry way. Thomas can come in, but oh wait, no, Thomas needs to go into the works area. So he comes in. It realises he's on the wrong one and goes back using this lift track. Goes into the right one. He gets all nice and scrubbed up. And he goes into the paint booth, where the female one paint and fix them. You can leave. Then you can come around here. There's magic. Get lifted up. And can be worked on by this guy. Anyway, what are my overall thoughts on this playset? I think it's very good. Of course, it's the first 2026 item I've reviewed, so I can't really compare it to any of the playset, but my only criticism is Thomas has nothing to do. Howard is a pretty much useless inclusion. You can just, yeah, you can have him like, oh, Thomas is like crashed off the turntable, Howard needs to help him. Yeah, you can do placings like that, but it feels like the whole set is just, oh, Thomas goes around. I wish you had like just, even if it was just a truck full of like some work scraps. This sign keeps falling out. I have a very bad plastic. Okay, real quick, don't know where I'm going to splice this in, but we're going to try the 80th motorised Thomas on the set. Here we go. Already problems. That's just because I started taking down the track and realised I forgot to do this, but you keep derailing. You can do one lap, we'll call it. Oh, that's my problem. Okay. When he passes the turntable, we'll do. Oh. Yeah, just out connected it right. There you go. It should work if when he goes onto the turntable. Okay, if he does this, we'll call it a success. Okay, is there a problem over here? No. Okay. We'll give him one more chance. It does seem like this is a problem area though, because of how short the lump is, and because this kind of then dips down, it doesn't really respond well for motorised engines. But he's doing it now. So they work, but if you're making them specifically a motorised layout, do not include these pieces. These pieces are only found in push-along sets, so must be intended to push along. Anyway, let's stop him on the turntable. See if he fits in Tidmouth. I mean, he does. He looks very nice, I think. But yeah. I know the 2026 line is actually shorter. We're gonna try. Okay, here we go. Pretty long ago. I mean, I kind of did it. Okay. Back to your originally scheduled view because I definitely didn't forget to record this part. But yeah. Anyway, this is my review on the Exploring Tidmouth Shed set. I have more reviews on the way as I get new 2026 merch in. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.